Hello, everybody. We're keeping up with answering your questions. And today is the third day of the International Thyroid Awareness Week. And I'll pick two questions to combine in order to be able to answer more questions until the end of this week. And they are questions that I think are related to each other. And the first question is from Alana. And she asks, what is your best advice for hypothyroidism weight loss? Is there a good diet to try or best exercise regime? What kind of exercise and how long is helpful without causing more inflammation in your body when you have Hashimotos? I read so many different things. I'm confused. And the other question is from Lisa, and she asked, hi Anna, thank you for taking time to help. Can you help explain why it's so hard to lose weight with Hashimotos? I'm dairy and gluten-free and follow IP diet and struggle with getting weight off, and my face is so puffy. So thank you guys for placing your questions and searching for ways to take better care of yourself. So coming up to your questions, I think it's in order to provide you with an accurate advice for weight management, we would need to figure out together to know what causes your weight gain in the first place. So this may differ not just by person, but also for periods in your life. For example, the difference is someone is in a period where there are dramatic hormonal changes, as in adolescent age or in pregnancy or pre of menopause, or there are also differences in the phase of the development of Hashimoto thyroiditis disease. So we see much more shifts in losing weight in the first phases of Hashimoto thyroiditis, or switching from losing weight and gaining weight to more gain weight in the later stages for Hashimoto. But okay, I'll concentrate on the most important 5 aspects related to weight by Hashimoto's. In my opinion, the first, what we have to handle is the balance of your thyroid hormones. So make sure that your hormones are balanced. Ask your physician what is the normal range he or she is using to interpret your panel, the thyroid panel. So if you're taking medication and just in T4 form, and the medication in pure T4 forms are Syndrate, for example, levothyroxine or tyrosine. So if you're taking a medication that is just in pure T4 form, make sure that your body is converting well T4 to active form of thyroid hormone T3. The normal T4 levels, along with low T3 levels, often indicates a conversion problem. So discuss this with your physician. Make sure that your body is converting well when using just T4 medication. And make sure also that your thyroid medication is not making you feel worse for another reason. So many people are sensitive to the fillers of the binders within thyroid medication, as corn, dairy, soy, and other colors and additives. So there are also pure forms of medication nowadays. Discuss it with your physician. Make sure that this is not playing a role, not just with your weight, but in general. I think the weight gain is a sign that something is not running well in your body. So figure out what is this. Second important point is stop the inflammation if you want to live in a healthy and beautiful body. So there are 2 components here, in my opinion: anti-inflammatory diet for your body. So eat sugar, gluten, dairy, soy, and alcohol-free. Drink just pure filtered water and herbal tea. And enjoy your food. Make sure that you're eating healthy in small portions. I think the best is eat every 3 hours, just small portions of food, in order to keep your blood sugar level constant. And don't eat before going to bed. I would advise that you have the last meal at 7 o'clock at the evening. Try to take time for your meal. Chew slowly, eat slowly. In this way, your digestion will improve, and you have more feeling of when you are really ready. You have enough of eating, so you stop eating on time. I would advise is you stop eating when you're not absolutely full, but you are almost full. Aside of the anti-inflammatory diet for your body, not less important is anti-inflammatory diet for your mind. What I mean with that, inflammation is seen as a central biological mechanism linking early adversity events to a variety of health outcomes. So the childhood adversity in different forms, from socioeconomic status, like low socioeconomic status, to maltreatment, to maladaptive early family environments, is associated with systematic inflammation in adulthood and higher chance to get autoimmune disease. Find a good therapist and work through your unresolved traumas, if they are such. The third thing to consider is adrenal exhaustion. Common signs of adrenal exhaustion include also weight gain. Aside of that, many of the symptoms of thyroid disease very much resemble the adrenal exhaustion, but I think very often adrenal exhaustion is missed. So make sure that it's not playing a role, and if it is playing a role, take care of that. The fourth point is the sleep. We know that we spend 1/3 of our lifetime sleeping, and sleep is responsible for proper immune system functioning, and vice versa. Medical condition can also cause sleep problems. The quality of our sleep, so getting enough of it, but also at the right times, is essential for our survival. And the sleep loss affects our weight. So it influences our ability to burn calories, but also the food choices we make. So when you have a sleep deprivation, our body makes more ghrelin, that is the hormone that says eat more. And it's making more cortisol, which increase our appetite, and less leptin, which is the hormone that is letting us know that we ate enough, and let us say stop eating. So we can burn also much more calories when we're sleeping than just purely laying in bed. Then this has something to do with the stages of the sleep, especially with REM sleep. REM sleep stands for rapid eye movement. So the rapid eye movement sleep, during the sleep, our brain is more active than in any other stage in our sleep. It's even in some cases more active than when you were awake. For this REM sleep, our body is using a lot of glucose, which is the basic building block of most of the food. So this REM sleep first occurs about 90 minutes after falling asleep. What happens is that our eyes are closed, but the eyes are moving very rapidly from side to side. So in this, it is the mixed frequency brainwave activity becomes so much closer to that we've seen in wakefulness. Breathing becomes faster, irregular, heart rate and blood pressure increases almost as in early waking levels. Our arms and legs muscles become temporarily paralyzed, and this is to prevent that we react on our dreams. What we know from research is actually that there is a reduction of the time spent in rapid eye movement sleep in infection. So I think it might be that autoimmunity related to inflammation causes reduction of rapid eye movement sleep, which prevents us from working out our daily stuff, or leads us to be traumatized actually, because REM sleep help us really to clean our desk from the things that we encounter during the day. Additional things around it is to improve your sleep is please take care that if you have some coffee, but don't have it in the middle of the day and close to your sleep. I would say avoid alcohol. Have a fixed time for your waking up and going to sleep. Do not use exercising close to your sleep, also at the evening hours. And do something pleasant before going to sleep, something relaxing. Take a warm bath, read a nice book, or the best activity that I can advise, and there is scientific research how it helps our brain and it improves our health, is gratitude journaling. So keep up on every evening before going to bed, write down 3 things that you're grateful that happened during the day. They don't need to be big, they can be very small things, but things that you really enjoyed, you appreciate it. And keep up doing it. So the other thing is important for our sleep is the sleep in dark room, well ventilated, away from sounds, certainly from TV or a computer, mobile phones. Take them away from the sleeping room. And the last but not least, move daily. My advice for exercise routine is do the things you enjoy. In general, I would advise to avoid long aerobic movements. Spend around 15 minutes in aerobic movement, not more. And stretch. And the very important I've seen by all the people that I work with to contribute to their physical, mental, and health, and feel really strong and beautiful in their body, experiencing that they're beautiful, was the adding also an weightlifting to their schedule, working schedule. So I'd advise take 3 times per week time for weightlifting. And start slow. Do not force your body. Listen to your body. Take small steps. I hope that this in some way answers your questions. And if there are more things that you want to know, just let me know. We can keep up talking about those important things. And let me know how the things that I've just mentioned helped you and where you are experiencing difficulties still. Okay, talk to you soon.